Israel's this Wednesday opening the Allenby crossing between Jordan and the occupied West Bank to aid trucks destined for Gaza for the first time in over 2 months. The crossing was closed in September after a Jordanian truck driver transporting humanitarian aid for Gaza killed 2 Israeli soldiers there. It opened several days later for passengers and pedestrian traffic only. France 24's Noga Tarnopolsky has more from Jerusalem.
We were informed that this border would be completely and fully reopened. Remember, Jordan and Israel have full diplomatic ties, and by all of the conventions, this is a border that should be open, even if a terror attack did occur there 2 months ago. And so that's just standard operating procedure. However, Israel has not wanted to reopen the border, I think for a combination of security and very much internal political reasons. The minister in charge of the police is very proud of telling everyone here in Israel we're keeping that closed. So massive American pressure propelling Israel and Hamas towards phase 2 of the ceasefire in Gaza is behind this announcement that we received yesterday. But we have no details about when it might reopen, and I would want to remind everyone that strangely, about 2 weeks ago, Israel announced unilaterally that it was going to be opening the Rafah border between Gaza and Egypt only for traffic exiting Gaza. In other words, for Gazans wanting to leave, but not for aid or people wanting to come back in. And that never, in fact, happened. Egypt immediately announced we're not participating in any plan that could help Gazans just leave Gaza and not get aid in. Our border is not opening. We haven't heard anything from the Israelis. So we do have to make sure that this announcement is going to be followed up with actual implementation. And we know that the United States is exerting very significant pressure to nudge Israel across the line into phase 2 of the ceasefire, and that would include reopening the border with Jordan.